Hi. My name is Jim Hunter, and welcome to this special show. I've been having trouble wresting myself loose from the terror that has befallen the borderlands. This ugly, insane, war of choice. The situation is sad and dire. People are suffering so much, all because of the madness of one person. It is not okay. He is employing trolls and ghouls to spread misinformation, so much that it is suspected that he started to believe in his own lies, after all. And that is the most outrageous of it all. A dictator that thinks it can dictate what reality looks like. But this is the actual red line that cannot be crossed, no matter how hard anyone tries. Reality just is the way it is. It cannot be altered to the whims of some buffoon. What we need is some counter-troll. Or an anti-ghoul. Someone that will just face him in his hideout, when he is all alone. And confront him with some cold, hard truths.
Button. Who's got the button? Huh. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Mr. Poopin, I come to confront you with cold, hard truths. I have come to make you face the things you tried to hide from all these years, but cannot.
Am I supposed to be impressed by you? Whatever. Security. We have an intruder. Shoot to kill.
Ha ha ha. Poor Mr. Poopin. You are forgetting some simple rules you made for yourself. You have become so paranoid that you had your intercom disabled, to prevent anyone from being able to listen to your personal ramblings while you work in your hideout. On top of that, no one can enter the inner parts of the bunker while carrying a weapon, so even if your guards would come here, they would not have anything to shoot with. Most importantly, however, I am not a human being. I am Karma incarnate. I have come to divulge you, you miserable speck.
Whoa. Easy there. I didn't mean it. Hunter Biden's laptop.
Lies, lies, lies. Always with the lies. What is your major malfunction, Poopin? Why can't you be honest with yourself for once in your life?
It is me who decides what is real and what is not. I can impose my worldview on all of the world, and you will just have to fall in line. There is no other way. I am always right about everything. Better surrender now or face the consequences.
And what consequences are those, Poopin?
I will just push the big red button and unleash a nuclear holocaust upon the world. And though it will destroy my country as well, my people will all just go to heaven and your people will all just simply die. I don't mind dying so much anyway. So if I die in a nuclear explosion, well, so be it. I have the power to push this button, and this is the greatest fun I ever had in my life. Everybody is afraid of this and needs to do exactly as I tell them. Or else.
You will solely plummet mankind into the decline for hundreds, if not thousands years to come? Do you believe in your eternal soul?
Look, I don't know. I always tell the Christians that they will go to heaven if they obey and bow to my antics. But that is just a mind control mechanism. I don't actually believe in all that. I actually am not sure what I believe.
Shall I enlighten you?
What? Why would I listen to you? You're just some maniacal intruder.
You seem to be forgetting that I am an actual envoy from the higher powers. I am Karma incarnate. And there is a lot more behind the thin veneer of life as you seem to expect it to behave, and that is solely because you have isolated yourself, locked into a very limiting worldview. So, once again, are you ready to be enlightened?
I don't trust you at all.
Lesson number 1. You are always projecting. By not trusting me, you are actually saying that you are completely untrustworthy yourself. There you go. You are an unreliable crook, and you have a fine track record to show for it.
But all I did was with the intentions to make the old Federation great again. I had to do what I did because of the better glory of the Federation.
You lied and lied and lied for the glory of the Federation?
Actually, I just wanted to stay in power and enjoy my riches. I had to take some measures to make sure I would. The end justifies the means.
Lesson number 2, the power of self-fulfilling prophecy. By taking action against imaginary threats in order to accomplish something, you give strength to those imaginary threats, and they slowly become a reality. You vowed to combat the national pride in the borderlands, and now the national pride in the borderlands has taken leaps and jumps and are giving your armies an immense humiliation the world has not seen before.
I am getting tired of you. I am just going to ignore you.
Lesson number 3, denial does not make things go away. Not even if everyone in a population denies something that is actually real, it will not go away. For instance, you are a very short man. It bothers you greatly, and you try so hard to distract everyone from your physical shortcomings, but it won't work. Everybody sees that you are a midget. It's hilarious how your short man syndrome makes you look like the biggest fool in the world.
Will you stop? This is not funny. Wake me up from this nightmare. Go away.
You know how easy it is to make the nightmares stop for everybody. Stop this insane war. Give up. In fact, and I promise you this is karma incarnate, if you end this war and admit your faults, if you admit your defeat and your errors, the world will actually show some lenience towards you. It is not so that your fate is sealed like that.
But I am extremely hated and may not have much time left on this earth anyway. I don't want to die dwelling on my failures. I want my passing to be glorious. You are proposing an extremely bad deal. Better, I push this button, and we all go out in a blast.
You think it will end with your physical demise. You are forgetting the perpetuation of agency. You know, that which you deny in your subjects, because you choose to diminish the conscious thought of other people does not mean that they don't have them. And after you are gone, your actions will echo throughout the minds and thoughts of all those who witnessed them.
After all of the Western world is eradicated, and mankind dies off in famine of nuclear winter in the decades to come, then who will be left to remember my choices? It seems like a solid option to me.
Life will survive. In fact, mankind will too, and you will be remembered as the great butcher of civilizations. But once again, agency goes far beyond the simplistic version of a mind in one wayward individual, no matter if he has a red button to push or not. Just because your dogmatic belief systems deny the existence of a spiritual undercurrent does not mean that it does not exist. You should actually pay a little closer attention to those individuals that are written off as psychotic and schizophrenic, and how they view the world during their episodes. It's not pretty, but mostly because most of them never find proper guidance to find their footing while they partially walk through this spiritual undercurrent. It's real to them. And they are real to us. Does that ring any bells?
Are you saying I am psychotic? What? I determine what reality is. I make the rules. How can the architect be detached from the rules he himself writes up?
You do know what you sound like now, don't you?
I will destroy you.
Do you think that will solve any problems? I am karma incarnate. You cannot touch me. Once again, you are uttering a projection. If you want to solve a problem and all you can think of is destruction, then look inward. Do you want to get rid of your short stature? Your broken physique? There's quick and easy ways of accomplishing that, without burdening the world any further. And, as karma incarnate, I can promise you that the world will show its gratitude if you do.
One thing is sure. Whether our conversation lasts minutes or hours, at one point it will be finished, and I will return to my business as usual. Ha!
But the world knows you, Mr. Poopin. There is really no two ways to spin this. And the perpetual agency unites against you, because your behavior is the root cause of the problems you have created. Lesson number 4, blood crawls where it cannot go. You are screwed in so many ways. You can choose to redeem some parts of it by taking honorable actions for once in your life. Are you even capable of committing honorable actions? Remember, lying is not part of honor.
I don't think I understand what honor is anymore.
Just be honest. To yourself, to the world. In all your communications. Drop the charade. Admit your faults. Do you want to celebrate a victory? Claim victory over your own web of lies. But, of course, this is idle hope. You are far too petty. Too short of stature to be a real man.
Stop with this talk. Stop confronting me. Just let me have my thing. Oh my God, why are you so pathetic? Karma? Karma? Where did you go?
Safe, Mr. Poopin. I am safe here in my room. Just like you. Just counting the threads in the padding on my wall. Until they let me out. Or I just jump into another body. But I like her, she is kind. And it is okay in here. The food is not bad. Well, the food is not great. I like tomatoes. I like more tomatoes. Mr. Poopin, do you enjoy your meals?
Well, that is some food for reflection. As always, thanks for watching. Remember, peace can bring us together. Oppression, tyranny and violence only drives us apart. If we want to succeed as mankind, we really need to be as one. On that note, signing off. Until another time. Jim Hunter, out.